communities ekuche imogu velemba kohia omegwa oveledoha mbodo mbuge and omovri.
The people of Rumuekpe clan are of the Aquarian ethnic nationality and they depend on fishing and farming for their livelihood.
We produce both yam, cassava, plantain, banana, and so on and so forth.
They're also engaged in the lucrative trade of palm oil. Approximately 100,000 barrels of crude oil pass through pipelines in Rumuekpe every day, but the people are yet to enjoy the benefits of this oil that contributes a lot to the nation's purse. Omoviri is one of the communities in Rumuekpe, and it cuts the picture of pity, squalor, and utter neglect. The environment is severely polluted because of oil spills over the years and regular gas flares. In fact, in some areas the oil is so close to the surface, negatively impacting farming activities.
We want the people concerned to come and help us to maintain the place as it was before so that we can make use of it, we can farm and get our crops, because the mainstay of this community is farming. So without farming we cannot do. So they should come to do something there so that we can get our land back.
Look at there is just a little hole that was just dug there. There are a lot of crude oil there that is coming out from the ground. If at this depth we can see crude oil gathered in this hole, what happened to the water table?
In what has become a regular occurrence, this stream, a source of water for the community, has been polluted by a leaking pipeline. The pipeline is owned by one of the multinational companies operating in the area. Daily, villagers risk their lives plying this makeshift bridge to access their farmlands at the other side. Walking on the bridge is a risky venture.
Before, we have cassava finish, machine go around, come kadam, go house. Because of the road, see how they suffer, we are the kadam for head. Some woman, they fall inside there. The other 4 days today, where pass. 3 women fall there, 1 wound, like break for this crude oil. Suffer, not be so much suffer, 1 woman the suffer.
The kind of the suffer where we the suffer for here, we are afraid of the suffer because our cassava say we are spoiling for bush because we are not have cassava, we are not have root, we are not have water. Even for the fish itself, we are not have anything. We need to go to tell government, let them help us for the road. Let them do this road for us because we are suffering. Both our mama with your papa self, even some of them say we are falling inside this water. We are not happy to with our children is not happy.
For some people here, there is no choice but to drink this highly polluted water.
It's even difficult to know in terms of the numbers. In every 10 persons in the community, how many persons are vulnerable to cancer as a result of being exposed to hydrocarbon? We don't have those kind of data, and so we cannot really make a scientific decision on that. But you see that in most of the communities that are exposed to hydrocarbon, the level of death is you cannot account for it. And so there are studies that have shown that if nothing is done, in the next 10 years we'll have cancer villages in the Niger Delta.
Apart from being a water source, this water was known for fishing and other trades, but an oil spill from a leaking pipeline puts an end to the source of livelihood for many here.
Even we who they die with the sun self, no money again in my pocket again because of the sun. See my canoe, this canoe, see we bought this canoe 350,000 before. But if you go buy this canoe now again, this our canoe try a day inside the river because of we know if you enter the river again. This thing, if you enter more than 3 hours in the river, even this one, if you no come out again.
Even in our place, the environment have been polluted because of vandalization of shale pipes. Even our water, land, all have been polluted. And that juncture too, we are still asking for government to call on the multi-million naira to come and remediate the area so that we can have enough land for farming and have better drinking water. And our fish, our water too, we cannot fish because of the pollution. So it's terrible to us.
The trail of oil continues into the community. It is a common sight for persons living here. While life continues amid all the problems, it may seem that the people have resigned to fate. We're on our way to Ekuche, another village on the Rumuekpe. It is surrounded by green vegetation and a lot of economic trees. A peaceful community characterized by the rhythmic chirping of birds. But it is groaning under the heavy weight of underdevelopment, made worse by environmental pollution. But even as the people manage to get by, it is their wish that the tide turns in their favor. They wish that the presence of oil in Rumuekpe can translate into an abundance of basic amenities.
I was meant to know and understand that oil was discovered at Rumuekpe here since 1958. After it was discovered first at Oloibri, the second place was at Rumuekpe. And since that time, we have never experienced a good developmental project. But I will not forget that by 1995, Shell gave us light and tap water. But unfortunately, by 2005, there was community crisis, which engulfed the whole communities. And buildings and projects built by the oil company were destroyed. Even the churches, personal buildings, markets, or even the water were destroyed. Rumuekpe deserted their community. For over 4 years, no inhabitant, nobody was living there. We came back 2007, 2010. Till now, 2021, nothing practical has been done to rescue us, to revamp us, to put us in a line. No scholarship, no empowerment, no hospital, no health center, no better school, no market, no good road. All these things we are yearning for. That's why we are appealing to the state and the multi-million naira company, both federal government, to come to our aid and assist us so that we can get our life back.
One major problem here is the lack of a hospital to cater for the health needs, and the people continue to suffer.
We want government to come and help us. We don't have hospital, no health center. We are suffering. Many of us are dying because of hospital, no maternity. Some in the midnight, some women are dying because of far distance for hospital. Before we from here down to hospital, some are dying in the middle of the road. We are suffering. If somebody is sick now, no hospital. The hospital is far from us. From here down to Alimini, some die in the road, in the middle of the road. Some in the midnight. Some pregnant women may labor in the midnight. Before, no machine, no motor. Before we come out to go to Alimini or Ahoda, some may die. Some die because no specialist. We do go to native to go and take our medicine. Pregnant women. Because of that, women are dying because no help, no hospital, no maternity, no clinic in Rumuekpe. We do die anyhow. Women do die anyhow because of native. It's native that we use to cure ourselves. Many are dying because we don't know the type of leaf that we do to drink. Some of us, we can swell and die because of nonsense medicine that we don't know we are drinking. Oh, government, come and help us. We are suffering.
The women of the community have been instrumental to the development of the community health center, but their efforts are not enough to complete the health center whose foundation they laid years ago. Here, a structure which would have offered succor to the members of this community sits here, abandoned. This is what it looks like inside the building. While a considerable amount of work has been done, the community still needs a lot of help to make this dream come true.
This project is as old as my first son, not less than 38 years now. The women laid the foundation stone. most of them that started this project are no more. They are no more. The women that started this project, they are all dead. They tried their best with their sweat, contributed money. This is a lot of information that this project is done, and no way. No, it's a very gigantic project. But as a community, they tried on their own. So 2013, Total came, saw the place, and promised to take over the project, which they also did their best. And since 2017, nothing happened till today. They stopped there. From 2017 till today, nothing was said about the project anymore. Well, they have done the roofing, and they did part of the ceiling that are now vandalized. The doors, windows, electricity, water, these are the needfuls. So we're asking the government to come to our aid. Let also see how the company can also assist to come and finish what they have started with us.
All the money embarked on the hashtag #BuildEkuche PHC campaign to track the abandoned healthcare center project, funded by Total E&P. The campaign also seeks to get the attention of the contractor and the donor company.
Some of your people from this community, I remember say Chief here, being one of the people who come.
While the yearnings of community members echo, a town hall meeting between the community members and the Follow the Money team is ongoing at the heart of the community. Top on the agenda is the completion of the hospital project. Even the rain could not deter community members from trying to chart a way forward for the development of their community.
The health center, una tell us say now women. Maybe most of those women know they are alive now, or maybe they know they yet. Now start the idea of that health center.
It will be better for you and for me, for our children. Talk. What will be the problem? And also see how.
Follow the Money is supporting local leaders of the Rumuekpe clan and indeed the Niger Delta region to demand greater accountability for resources allocated to their communities. Resolutions were reached. Hopes are rising for a better future for this community and others in Rumuekpe.
With the help of code, we hope that tangible things will come because code has told us what they do, their mission. Hearing from them, we believe that what they are doing will give us better thing by tomorrow. And that is why we're engaging the code to assist us in the area that we cannot be able to reach.
And while advocacy efforts by the Follow the Money team continues, the people are holding on to one string of hope. One that will see the government and the international oil companies attend to the plight of communities across the Niger Delta.